Hello, grandchildren. Welcome back to another episode of Granny Goatee's Food Review Show, where Granny Goatee reviews your favorite foods. I'm very excited about today's meal because it's actually a collaboration with one of Granny Goatee's favorite rappers, Ice Cube and Jack in the Box, and they put together this Munchie Meal. Now, I just woke up in the morning. Gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. No barking from the dog, no smog, and Mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out because Granny Goatee knew she had to come try this Munchie box. It's called the Ice Cube Munchie box or Munchie Meal, and it has a chicken tater melt, which is a sandwich I have not tried before, and it has the churros, the little churros, curly fries, and a taco, and it comes with a drink. Now, this meal in total cost Granny Goatee $13.10. It's a lot of different items. We'll see if I consider that's a good price. I think that's still quite expensive, but it is something that can be shared, I think. Now, on the way to Jack in the Box, I had to stop at a red light. I looked in my mirror and not a jacker in sight. Excuse me. I got a beep from Kim, and she could do it all night. Called up the homies, and I'm asking y'all, which park are y'all playing basketball? Because I have to burn these calories after this meal. Okay, grandchildren? Gotta ball them up. This last week I messed around and got a triple-double. Anyway, they gave me the wrong box. All right, this is not the box. I don't think, but they gave it to me in this box. Now let's open this up and see what we're working with. So we have the fries. So this is what the box looks like. One taco, a chicken tater melt, which I'm kind of excited about, grandchildren, because it has a hash brown in there. And I want to see, I've never really put a hash brown in a burger before, or a chicken patty burger, or anything like that. And the taco is right there. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the chicken tater melt, because I'm most excited about that first. By the way, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe. And if you enjoy this video, please give me a like. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Take a look. Let's get this out of this wrapper. Oh, would you look at that? It's actually on a croissant. Now, I did not know that. I thought it was a burger. That's even better. Granny Goatee loves croissants. So, there it is. Essentially, I guess this is a breakfast sandwich. Look at that melt. That looks great. It smells great. It smells like breakfast. Okay, so let's go in and see what it tastes like. That is pretty good. Oh, party foul. I'm dropping things already, grandchildren. Let me take another bite. Oh, yes. Now, I don't know if you could see the ooziness of that cheese. And it's a combination. I see yellow cheese and white cheese. Now, them calling this a melt, they're not kidding around. This is gooey, delicious. The cheese comes through really nicely. The hash brown is crispy. The croissant is good enough. Jack in the Box is not a French bakery, but it's good enough. The only thing that I don't really think is up to par in this chicken tater melt it has to be the chicken patty. And one of the reasons is because it's one of those chicken patties that is not an actual chicken breast, but pieces of chicken that they put together and then they bread and shape it into a patty. Okay? And that's the only thing that I don't like. Otherwise, I do like this. That's nice. Now, everybody knows... Oh, excuse me, let me wipe my hands real quick. Now, everybody knows, really, what these curly fries taste like. Now, outside of the Sonic fries that I had, that they released for May, those groovy fries, Jack in the Box's curly fries are my second choice. Even more so than the McDonald's fries. They have a distinct flavor, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the seasoning. Obviously it's the seasoning, but they're just wonderful. Now let's dig into this taco. So here's the taco for y'all. I've had Jack in the Box tacos before. From what I remember, the last time I had these, they were 2 for 99 cents, which is 178 years ago. Gosh, that seems like a dream. But you used to be able to get 2 of these tacos for 99 cents from Jack in the Box. And at the time, they don't have any, as far as I know, it's not made with real actual meat, or maybe it's a combination of meat and soy, but there's some type of a meat product in here, well, from what I remember, that had a distinct flavor. And I really wouldn't get it unless, you know, I was out late at night and it was one of the only options. But let's go ahead and hit this with some taco sauce and see what it tastes like. If it tastes the same as Granny Goatee remembers when she tried them 170 some odd years ago. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Now that takes me back. They taste exactly the same. Another party foul. I got hot sauce all over my pants. If you look close inside, this tastes exactly the same. As far as Granny Goatee knows, that is not 100% ground beef, if there's any beef in that at all. If I remember correctly, it is some type of a substitute or a combination of beef or so, but I'm not sure. So don't hold me to it. Maybe look it up. See if it sure looks more so like beef now than it did a long time ago, because a long time ago it really looked like some type of a paste. Okay, here we go. Wow, that takes me back, grandchildren, so far back. A little bit of nostalgia going on here. Wow, I didn't know that these tacos would take me back so much. That is great. Now, if you've never had these tacos, I don't think you will think that they're great, grandchildren. I think that they're great because it triggers a memory, or many memories in my mind, of days when Granny Goatee was younger. And sometimes something like a taco like this can bring about a whole bunch of different kinds of emotions from another time in your past. Okay, grandchildren? Okay, without getting too mushy like mashed potatoes, let's go ahead and check these churros out. Okay? Now this is the dessert portion. So let me get a little drink. It does come with a medium drink. Aspartame. All right. Here's what the churros look like. They're crispy. I've never had these before. Normally churros, it's a Mexican dessert. It looks like they're also filled with something. Maybe there's like a little bit of a filling going on. That is not, as far as I remember, normal. Usually the inside is not filled with anything. And it is soft. And the outside is crispy and crunchy. And there's a nice contrast when you're eating this dessert. So let's see. Tastes just like a churro. I like it. It looks like there is a filling in there. It's crispy on the outside. It's moist on the inside. And that extra filling has a little bit of cinnamon in there. And it's probably some brown sugar I taste. It's really good. Okay, grandchildren, let's see what my review is for this box item, Ice Cubes Munchie Meal from Jack in the Box. Okay, as far as the chicken tater melt, that is a really good melt. If you can look past that chicken patty that they put together with, I'm sure, different types of chemicals, it's really a good sandwich. It is an actual melt. Now, I did a video on Burger King's Philly melt, and that was not a melt at all. This is an actual melt. They put a sufficient amount of cheese in there. It's ooey, it's gooey. It hits the spot. The bacon is flavorful. The croissant is acceptable. So let's go ahead and hit that with a 7.6 out of 10. Okay, the fries, they're just gonna get a 9 out of 10 from me. Those are I'm sorry, an 8 out of 10 from me. Those are my second favorite fries that you can get from a fast food place. The taco probably will get a higher score from me because of the memories that it brought about in Granny Goatee's mind. Wow, that's so strange how items, something as small as a taco, can do that, grandchildren. Hui! So, the taco gets a 7 out of 10. Okay, no, 6.8. And it's only like that because, well, I'm not going to say it again. The churros actually get a 8 out of 10. I really like that filling. I mean, for fast food churros, okay? I'm sure you get churros in Mexico or in Los Angeles and Southern California. They will be much, much better than this by miles. And they are, because I've gotten them before. All right, but overall, what do I give this box overall, taking the price, the different items and everything into consideration? Well, I'll give it a 7.3 out of 10, grandchildren. Okay, so this box gets a 7.3 out of 10. And let me show you what's really remaining over here. So on this channel, one thing I can guarantee you, grandchildren, is that, you know, with this channel, we'll have nothing but fun. And homie, we can do that ish. Police have a fit when your paper's legit. We gotta get off the phone. We gotta teach our own. Send your baby to school and she'll come back grown. We gotta talk to our grandmas. Excuse me. And she'll help us through them dark halls and them pitfalls. Everybody knows we got the world to gain. We gotta stop the pain. Lord, stop the rain. Okay, grandchildren? All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. All right. Shout out to Ice Cube. I grew up on you, player. You really helped me through some tough times. I appreciate your music. And I appreciate this collaboration. It's not bad, Cube. You know? So, if you enjoyed it, grandchildren, give me a like. Thank you so much for stopping by on another episode of Granny Goatee's Food Review Show. And I'll see you next time on the next show. All right? Have a good day and God bless everybody. Bye-bye.